to CVC Racing League. This is the F2 league, now ready to go for Hungary. And this is a known track. This is a hard and challenging track to drive at. Hello, my name is Rodriguez, and today I have Eric. We are both from Norway, and this is the commentary box for this beautiful race. Now, what do you say, my man?
Welcome. Looking at the weather, it should be exciting to see what strategies are in play. I guess everybody will do soft medium run, at least. Most of the guys. Weather looks nice.
Yes, that is a good strategy there, going from the softs to the mediums. In my F3 race, there was a lot of drivers not going from the soft and starting on the softs, but actually going to drive with the ultra soft. I can now see that we have some drivers are strapping on the ultra soft, and we have the Ferrari going out, the Williams going out of the pit lane. The Ferrari is using the ultra soft. The Williams have on the medium compound of tire.
The same as Sauber. Dark Ninja, he's also on mediums.
I believe they are gonna do first just warm up with the mediums or the ultras.
Coloman is on mediums.
And I have a confirmation from Booje that both sessions will be completely dry. There will be no rain at all. That is good to know for the drivers. It's gonna be really hard for them to actually keep the car on the road if it's gonna be heavy rain. That's gonna be really challenging for the drivers. But good to go, no rain. This is gonna be really fun. I'm just looking around. Now a Dark Ninja is in the penultimate corner, ready to start his flying lap on the mediums. First lap of the day, I believe.
Yeah, we got the Ferrari with David Wallbank. He's entering turn 2 now on ultra softs.
On the ultra soft, it's looking like he's pushing. This maybe is a good strategy call if he knows he can stretch the ultras for a small amount of time. So he's probably going to do the ultras to softs and to another set of softs. We have yellow flag sector 2. That is just Dark Ninja getting out of the way for ACR Wesley. This is good news for him, so he can complete his medium compound tire lap. More yellow flags. I believe that's just drivers getting out of the way. Now everyone except 3 people are in the pits. We have Copper and D-Boy Dan and Weller in the pits. Not sure what their strategies are, but it's gonna be fun to watch. Now Wesley in for setting a lap time. What will it be? It's only good for a third with plus 3.5 seconds. David is in the lead with a 16.5 ultra softs. I believe he's just going to do ultra soft lap. Ultra soft laps. This is gonna be fun. Coloman.
Booje has lost his front wing on
This
his
is not good.
on an ultra soft lap, so he's just crawling back into the pits just now.
I am excited to see if he have gone for also having mediums and having softs plus 2 ultra softs, or if he is going just for ultra soft strategy.
Oh, Westy's out.
Westy crashed in. Where did he crash? I did not quite see. Ruslan struggling with braking, locking up into second turn. He's slowing down. He's on the grass. Okay, just going away so he can make sure he's not hitting anyone. We have the Matty going on a medium compound run, coming up to the last couple of corners in the Red Bull. And where is he going to be placed? I see Kyle have put in another ultra soft lap, half a second behind David, so I'm not sure if he fucked up or something. And Matty, I think he invalidated his lap. Not allowed to set a lap, that is not good if he's gonna start on the mediums. Okay, so P3 in the Haas have set a medium time with a only 1.3 second gap to first place. If he's gonna start on the softs, he's probably going to start at the start, almost at the complete top of the grid. This is going to be fun to watch. I'm just checking the chat. People are typing in the chat.
Booje is on his outlap. He's now put on the soft tires.
He's on the soft compound of tire. That is
Booty Dweller, he's on softs as well. Let's see. S-Boy, he's on the mediums. Dark Ninja has had a spin at turn 4.
That is not good. Those soft compound of tires, if you warm them too much, you can have serious problems with tire wear. At this track, tire wear can be hard if you are going too aggressive, but you should probably do aggressive in the qualifying.
Coloman just started his soft hot lap.
Soft compound tire hot lap, nice. Yeah. We currently only have only 5 people actually put in or are driving on the soft compound. But if I click to fit it, okay, so there is more drivers going for the soft compound of tire strategy. The ideal place to the pit if you're starting on the soft is from roundabout lap 13 to 15, I would say. That is a good strategy, and then go to the mediums. Or if you want to, you can start on the ultra soft tire, but then you're gonna have problems kinda fast if you're not knowing what you're doing with conserving your tires.
Yeah, we see Brand the Man. He's done 4 laps on the mediums. Looks like he's just running around and around. The same with Chris 3293. He's done 4 laps on the ultra softs. If he starts on those tires, he would be in big trouble.
4 laps on the ultra softs, still running. I believe that he is probably just getting to know the track and the temperatures on the ultras. I believe he's going to start on the ultra softs.
Body Dweller and Coloman just put in their best times on the soft tires, a 17.6 and a 17.7, which puts them 4th and 5th.
Okay, and only 3 drivers not putting in a time. That is now D-Boy and Copper. Booje also, but I believe, yes, he is on a flying lap going, and he's on the start finish straight. And what time is that? Only good for P8. I do not believe that is a quite best run that he can do. I think he probably should, I'm not sure, but he should probably do, I would say he should do about 7.5 on the soft compound.
Yeah, it looks like he had his first lap invalidated, so he had to do a second lap. Probably didn't push as hard on turn 4, and that might have cost him a bit of time. Ruslan just separated Booje and Coloman with a 17.7. 5.7 on the ultra softs.
That's a good lap from Rusland, driving the Force India, or Racing Point Force India, also nicknamed Stroll and Co team. It's going to be fun to watch what color that car is going to be in 2019. And we know for sure that we lose Esteban Ocon in the real F1. What do you think about losing Esteban Ocon over not losing Sergio Perez?
Well, I have never been a Perez fan. I think Ocon is a skilled driver, but still he's more of a qualifier than a race pace guy. The stats says he's out qualifying Perez, and in the races he is more prone to DNFs and small accidents. And of course you have that infamous Interlagos incident with Verstappen as well.
I must say I got so mad at Ocon for that, but that is not the way to behave after the race when Max go up and push his...
Oh, Dark Ninja's in the wall!
And Dark Ninja is
he took out some...
Where did he crash?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He took out some green boards on the way.
Now we have a Mercedes car going out of the pits. That is Booje in the car 89, driving for Mercedes-Benz. I believe the Mercedes-Benz is gonna be the same silver color, boring as every time.
The most beautiful car.
I like the car, but they should, same with Red Bull, please do something new and exciting. It's a nice car, but
it's
please.
A brand thing, isn't it? Look at Ferrari. Ferrari's been red for what, 75 years? It's never going to change.
They should change to yellow. That is nice. I would say that is a nice Ferrari color. But Booje out on ultra soft tires. Does this mean he's going to qualify on the ultra soft, or just going to have a little small lap? Now
Coloman says best time.
Best time by, that is 0.3 of a second faster than David on the same compound of tire. But David is in the pits, probably going to go out in the last minutes to set a even faster time. I do not believe that Booje has that time. He's probably, this is his last lap of the Grand Prix qualifying. I mean, not the Grand Prix. Saying wrong things here. That's not good. But we see the Williams guy standing strong with a P1 and P3 separated by the Ferrari of David. Going out, we have a long line going out of the pits, probably going to set in. They all want to be the final driver over the line. The tires are probably not going to be overheated going out doing a hot lap, but I do not believe these guys are going to do 2 laps on those ultra softs. Kyle fucking up in the 5th corner, I believe. Yes, T5, and he's sliding back in front.
Booje crosses the line, he goes 4th. 1:16.9.
Half a second behind the leader, and Kyle is retiring from the Grand Prix. I mean the qualifying. More drivers retiring. I'm not sure if you're allowed to.
The guys that are.
But you're not allowed
getting back to the garage.
Yeah, you are not allowed to. I believe you're not allowed to retire on track in the qualifying.
No, you have to be in the garage or.
Yes, that is for safety people. Only so the drivers driving do not have to crash or get fucked up with the AI known to be slow. And we see Ruslan sliding all over the place. He's ready to put in a fast lap on the soft compound of tire.
Brand the man starting his last lap with soft tires.
And his soft tires are completely new. Only going to do that 1 lap. Checking around, we have almost everyone on the soft compound of tire. But then, if Copper does not set a faster time, he's going to get a nice placement and with fresh tires. What place is he? He places P7. That puts the Mercedes of Jordi 99 in P11. If he does not improve his time, which I believe he is going to do, and he's
David
now
Wallbank just set a new record or a new best time with a 15.9.
1:15.9. That is a good time, but almost still in the 16s. Checking around, and Jordi P5. That's P4 and P5. No, the Ruslan putting the P4. The Mercedes-Benz guys only.
Here comes Brand the man. He goes P4.
And there we have it. Booje and Jordi even more behind. What is this grid? The Mercedes
Potty
guy
Dweller
almost
does a
knocked
new
out.
pole position time. He's on a 15.9.0.
59 flat. That is a good time on the ultra softs, but even if he is in the lead, he still has to start on that compound of tire. Now D-Boyle Dan retiring.
Last driver crossing the line is Chris. He's up to P9.
P9, and here we have the final grid order. So we have have Weller P1 on pole position. Then David in the Ferrari P2, Coloman P3, Kyle P4, and we take the rest after the small break that we have. It's going to be fun to see what penalties the people get in the race. It's going to be even more fun if there is a jump start now. Continuing, we have brilliant Brian, in the Haas P5, Ruslan P6, P7 and P8 is for the Mercedes boys. Chris in the Aston Martin Red Bull Racing, S-Boy P10, and that's people starting on a used set of tires. SSR Copper, I believe his name is, in the Sauber starting P11. That is the best position to have if you are starting in the middle. But still, starting in the middle at this track probably is not the greatest place to be. What do you think about starting in the middle at this track?
Yeah, it's always chaos, isn't it? Down into turn 1. It's a long run down to turn 1. It's a slow corner with the possibilities of running wide or getting pushed out wide is pretty big, and you have a decent run into turn 2, that the downhill left-hander, and then you have to pretty much go single file into turn 3 and 4 to go back up the hill and up and to turn 4. That should be exciting. Let's hope the guys are clean at the start.
Yes, we need
That's the CVC. The CVC mantra is always be respectful. Don't do anything stupid. We know everybody can make mistakes. But
yes. And
yeah.
now we have the final people confirmed at then Tactis in the Toro Rosso P12, Matty in the Red Bull P13, D-Boy Dan in P14, it is Danster in P15. What a funny name, I gotta say. ACR Wesley on P16, and Dark Ninja in that final spot. To be honest, I would say that Dark Ninja can have things done, and he's off-roading in his Sauber. I know the Sauber isn't the fastest, but that is using it to an off-road vehicle is fun, isn't it? And
the interesting part with the
from the
interesting part with the tires situation now is that ACR Westy, previously known as IM West or LM West, he's the only guy outside the top 10 who starts on the medium tires. Everybody else now is on softs.
That is exciting to see. I'm just gonna put up my thing. Gap to leader tire, and that is on now. In
Body
the
Dweller
top
and
10,
Dan the Wallbank has been disqualified. That should hamper them in
oh, that is going to be bad for
the start.
yes. Starting on cold tires, and then I have a kind of shitty view. Where is the?
Yeah,
there
probably
we
will change
have
afterwards. There we go.
5 lights, and the lights go green. We're having a nice start from the front row and back. A lot of smoke. It's a lot of smoke. The Renault is in the lead, and we have a Ferrari on the inside, and we have a crash.
Crashes in the turn 1.
We have a
There's
Mercedes in a crash.
Around.
I'm not sure if the Sauber have any damage, but the Red Bull at the back of Chris have some small problems. And
there's
we
a spun Haas.
The Haas is spun round. I hope he does not have any wing damage. If someone have a lot of damage, I gotta say, the meme, I must say the meme from Flex Tape, well, that is a lot of damage. That is the best meme ever to be created. I'm checking the front wings of everybody, and we have another
Ferrari's
spin.
round.
David is around.
Oh, it's a Red Bull. It's a big crash. Maddie's out of the race. That's his Takis. He's out of the race as well.
No, we have the sister cars crashing. What the fuck is this? This is not good. I believe
David Wallbank is out of the race as well.
No, that is the Ferrari and the two Red Bulls out. The two Red Bull sister cars out. Chris in
Coloman's in the pits with wing damage. Booje's had a great start. He's moved
Booje
up 5 places to second place.
But we have a 3-second gap to P1. This is not good for Booje. And then we have Rusland almost sniffing his gear oil. Then we have Kyle P4. S-Boy just behind Kyle. D-Boy, not S-Boy but D-Boy in the Toro Rosso, almost in the back of S-Boy. Then Dancer going a little not so good in the chicane, having some small problems with overheating, I believe. Coolman pitting up. I believe he just put up a place. No, it's just a glitch. And the whole field is really close. Checking on the leaders of this Grand Prix. Still the Renault in the lead. Renault of 87, fastest lap. But we have some ERS problems for the top 2 people. P1 with 40% ERS and Booje almost 0%. This is not Ninja Boy.
Out.
No. What is Ninja
see where he
up
crashed.
to? And
there's some lag here.
What?
Looks like he's...
Well, Wesley, if you are listening to this
he's in the
live
wall
stream,
at turn 12.
please be careful, you are lagging all over the place. Be careful with being close to other drivers. And
But it
the
lost the
leader
car in the chicane.
The leader has
He's down on 11th.
No, this is not good for the leader.
Oh, he's sliding around and around on the Ultra Softs.
Booje in the lead on the Ultra Soft tires, but P2 of Rusland, he have gained 4 positions, but Booje gained 5 positions. This is not a great start to the Grand Prix with 4 crashes in the first opening laps. This is not good.
Dainster just passed D-Boy Dan on the pit straight.
Now, please do not get any more DNFs, people. Only 2 people pitted. Now 3 people have pitted. Ruslan.
That's the first time penalty for Ruslan.
First penalty of the
session. And D-Boy Dan is in the wall after turn 4.
No, that is not good news for D-Boy Dan.
We have a virtual safety car. This should be good for Booje.
Yes, on the Ultra Soft tires, good for him. So he can keep those tires a little bit longer. He will be pitting about around, if there was no virtual safety car, lap 5 is usually the best time to pit, but he can probably stretch to to lap
See if he
7.
goes into the pits. No, he doesn't. He stays out.
No, lap 3 is
And
too early
Kyle
even
is
for
coming into the
Ultra.
pits.
But here is the thing, only after Kyle has been in the pits, only one man on the ultra soft tires that I do not believe is good.
And we are racing again.
Yes, Booje lost a little small time, but not much to Ruslan, but Ruslan is inside that 1 second window that he needs to get that valuable DRS. S-Boy is in P3 with Danster in his almost up his gearbox, watching this exciting fight here on board with Danster going into the S's. Both people is on the soft compound of tire, only driven 4 laps.
Brand the Man is working his way back up the field after a bad start. He's up to 7th. He's riding just behind SSR Cooper.
We need to know after the race if someone spun him around or if he locked up and spun.
Oh, he's always spinning out of the last corner.
And we have the Sauber in P6. Ruslan is in
taking the lead.
P1 in the first corner. Now believe Booje have problems with tires. It is not good for the Brit.
Brand the Man has done his move on SSR Cooper after the pit straight. Dainster is being close to S-Boy up the hill.
New fastest lap by Weller in P11. And there we see some front wing parts in the SS. Do not run over front wing parts. That is going to be hard for you if you get... I have seen on this game on full damage that you can, if you're very unlucky, get a puncture. And that is not good to get a puncture in an online race. Or damage to your wing is not always the best. I just do not hope the safety car is going to come out. And then we have the first man out of the session.
And Dainster, he passes S-Boy into turn 1.
Yes, the car number
and
99
on the inside made an easy move with DRS.
Yes, he's going to have DRS if he keeps that window small in the straight, on the start-finish straight. We have still Ruslan in the lead, and he is gaining a lot of time on Booje. Booje with those
Booje's probably losing his tires.
But we also have Coloman and Wesley on the mediums. Those two people are gonna go a really long stretch now. I believe
Booje surely has to come into the pits now.
And we have a 3-second time penalty for the Renault in P11. It is not good for the Renault man. Booje in the pits. Where do you think he's going to emerge?
Oh, Dainster and S-Boy is fighting it again in turn 1. If Dainster can hold on to his position, he's gained actually 13 positions after his start. Booje comes back out in 9th. He's got a big gap down to Coloman.
It's only 4 seconds between P1 and P3, so that is a close race. And Backman 45 seconds behind the leader. This is not good. If you can hear me, Wesley, please pick up that pace and get some points. But Booje is coming out in P9 on the medium tires as predicted. Going to the end from lap 9 can be hard. Driving 25 laps or more on the medium tires, not good. But I believe Booje is going for that undercut on Ruslan.
Ooh, S-Boy is going into inside in turn 3 on Dainster. But he gives the place up again before the quick turn 4.
You are not allowed, or you should not be allowed to go as a pair into P or turn 4. That is so tight and it's so easy to get a corner cut penalty if you cut that as by the small amount.
Oh, Dainster runs wide.
Coloman getting that 3-second time penalty. And this is not the best race for Coloman. Having some small problems already. Have to pit.
Bossy Dweller gets his second penalty.
We're checking down the field now.
The only real battle we have are P2 and P3. Again, S-Boy is going on the outside into turn 1.
And S-Boy is in. No, they're fighting badly for that position. Now please guys, be careful so we don't have so no one loses a front wing. This is not going to be fun if you lose that front wing. So please be careful. Do not brake too late. We have the horses respectively in P3 and P4.
And SSR Cooper has come back at Jorrit, so he's right behind him after the chicane.
SS just in his gearbox, and Jorrit going a little wide out of that corner.
Jorrit gets a 3-second penalty.
No, that is not good. That is not good, and we have
He runs
Cooper
wide again. He's into the pits.
pitting lap 11, probably maybe a little too early, I'm not sure, but you can obviously make it quite easily. But you're gonna have some small, and his front wing has to be changed. That is not good.
S-Boy has made his move stick again on Dainster, so he's back into P2, going side by side up the hill. No, Dainster moves behind.
Now the Haas boys are in P2 and P4. That is a good points paying position. And I believe we're gonna have a dogfight to the end between those three guys.
Brand the man, he's catching them fast when they're stuck battling each other.
Yes, he is.
There's a long way to go on this race yet.
Yes, and we have 5 drivers already out of this Grand Prix. Watching S-Boy now, and do you believe he have the opportunity to use his DRS? And Brand the man also have DRS capabilities. DRS open on both drivers. checking the field. Where are people? They're spread a lot out. And yes, people is spread.
Oh, S-Boy, he locks up into turn 2. Dainster's on his inside, being pushed wide. Dainster's made his move stick up in the T4. And he's back in front in second place. Oh, almost getting pushed by S-Boy.
Please behave, guys, if you are watching the stream. I'm on board with S-Boy now, and he really wants it. You can see it. Dancer going wide. That is not good. And they are close. Only 2/10 a second between these two cars. None of them are pitting. Now remember, the one man pitting earlier have the advantage because the medium compounded tire takes so long to warm up.
S-Boy is on the inside.
S-Boy
makes his move stick.
In the lead.
Can Brand the man follow?
Is his teammate going to follow? No. S-Boy locking up a little
goes
bit
on the inside.
And Dancer going even more wide out of the corner. That is not good for him. This is...
They're like a train going into the slow right-hander.
Yes, only a half a second. And S-Boy
cutting S-Boy's missed the chicane.
Missing the chicane, not good for that driver. Now they're
didn't look like he got a penalty though.
I'm not sure. Can you check my Norwegian homeboy? Dancer having some small internet problems. Watching from Brand the man.
No, he didn't even get a warning.
But they're not pitting yet. They're sliding all over the place from my viewpoint. Now, checking down the grid, we have Chris quite close to Kyle.
Kyle has just passed Chris. You can see Chris struggling out of the last corner. Sliding.
Yes, all tires. And they are in a dogfight in P3, P4. Brandman is still hunting for the podium position. And Danster having some small internet problems, lagging a little bit. That is not good for the McLaren driver.
Bothy Dweller's in the pits again.
No, I believe he's going to
what
maybe
tires is going on? He's putting on the mediums.
Medium tires. And still watching the McLaren. And the Haas went on the grass. Lost about a second there. 1.5 seconds lost in that mistake. That is not good. I believe that.
Oh!
No.
S-Boy spun around. And Dainster crashes into him.
He have front wing damage.
Both of them are going into the pits.
Yes, but
S-Boy
only
has
one
to
of them
continue on for another lap.
S-Boy not pitting. That is not wise going around.
Guslan is in the pits as well. Our leader's in the pits.
Kyle from.
Let's see if there's
Kyle
a new wing for Dainster. Yeah, he changes the wing.
But oh my man, Kyle is still on the podium, going hard. But he still have to pit another time. This is not good for the Williams. And Ruslan pitted as well. Ruslan in P4, Booje in P5, P6.
SSR Cooper passing S-Boy outside the track. S-Boy struggling with that front wing damage. He couldn't go into the pits because Brand the man went into the pits when he passed him.
Yes, that is.
Jorrit
That is going
Coloman.
That is going to be a herring after this race. That is a not good of a crash. Hope those people have footage of the crash. And Rusland going nicely, Chris in the background there. And Booje not so long away from Rusland. He can catch up, but Booje is on 7 laps old tires. Rusland only... This is his first laps on the mediums.
S-Boy and SSR Cooper is in the pits.
And Rusland up to P2 again. Booje is going to get promoted to P4.
S-Boy changing his front wing. SSR Cooper has done a fast stop. Where will he get back into it?
This is a...
Oh, he comes out just behind Jorrit and Coloman.
And we are watching. I'm having a nice helicopter view on Chris and Russell, and Chris getting a 3-second time penalty. This is not good. Chris in the chicane driving nicely over those curbs. Also, we have Booje starting in the S's now. I hope he can get back to Russell so we can have a nice fight. Watching down the field, Coloman is really close to Dancer. Dancer is really close to Jorrit, but we have a quite big difference on Coloman's tires. 14 laps old versus Dancer's 1 lap old tire. I do not believe this is good for Coloman. Going to have some problems going even longer now. Probably pitting in 5 laps time or something.
Yeah, for sure. Coleman and
yeah.
He pitted early because of front wing damage.
Yes, and Danster is close to Jordan. This is a fight for P6. After he's passed Jordan, we have 4 seconds up to Brand the Man. Checking down the field. People are close, but S-Boy is quite long back from being in a winning position to being in a not a winning position, not even a point position. That is not good. And we have the Renault in the back driving P12. It's 15 seconds behind S-Boy. This is not good if he wants to get those championship points. Kyle crossing the finish line or starting a lap 18. Ruslan all just 1 second behind. 1.1 seconds behind. This is not
Brand the Man is going for a move on Booje.
And he had made
He's passed him.
Booje's tires is starting to get some kind of wear. And Danster passed Jordan. This is not good for the Mercedes boys. But it's still 15 laps to go.
SSR Cooper has passed Coleman into turn 1 and 2. Going up the hill to turn 4.
Are you calling him Coloman?
Coloman, it says so. Coloman.
Man, if only he had just changed that C to an S, it's like Solo Man. Oh, bro.
SSR Cooper surely got a warning after the turn 4. He went wide and that turn, carrying a bit too much speed.
By the way, we have Dancer is in P7 again after being passed by Jordan. In the Mercedes now, the Mercedes boys are in P4.